Few minutes early won't kill me. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, my lovely web weavers. How are we all today? I hope everyone's doing well this lovely Saturday, Sunday, whatever the time zone for you may be. I am looking forward to playing today's game. But for now, we'll switch over to the just chatting screen. I've got myself a nice cup of... There I am. Got myself a nice cup of hot honey tea, so I should be doing well. Dum da da dum da dum. I. What to talk about today? Well, there was one interesting thing that happened today, and that was the vote for the artist had ended. That was good. We ended up putting a poll up on the Discord. Yes, we have a Discord. If you wish to join the Discord, the link is in the video description on my profile bio. Now, with that shameless plug out of the road, yes, we have gotten a decision on what artist we will be using. And we're going to go with Vitanjo on VGen. They seem... Hi, Rain. Oh, I forgot to do my usual hellos. Hello, Nero. Hello, Jack. Hello, Rain. It's nice to see you all. Good to see you. Nice to see you. And for those that are watching in the video, I am your baroness, mother of spiders, Gwen. Nice to see you. Happy to see you. Nice to see you. So yes. But, ooh, that's something else I was going to contemplate and talk about too. Now, I did a poll a while ago about doing video format content on the channel, and I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to start a video series where it's just me playing a game and running through the story. What that game's going to be, I haven't decided yet, but look forward to that. I think I'll be doing it on my days off, on like the Tuesdays and the Thursdays. I'll do some recording and put that up on sort of like random intervals. I also think I'll do a few backlog videos just in case I have to go away for a day, and you guys will actually have something to watch then. But if you do want to say in what we actually decide to play for the video format, leave a choice in the suggestion box on what game you'd like to see me play as an actual video series, and I will endeavor to finish it from start to finish. So that's a new little bit of information. But yes, so we've chosen model artist, and thank you, Jack, again for your generous ability to evolve me from a PNG to a full-fledged VTuber. But yes, that'll all get started once I get the reference sheet back from Lemon, because I want to make sure that I have an actual decent enough reference sheet for the model. Currently, I've only got this one image of my character, so it kind of always makes me a little bit nervous when I send things to artists and be like, I'm sorry, this is the only image I've got, sort of thing. But yes, I have also been thinking of getting Grizz to do another illustration for me. If I remember correctly, they do illustrations. Excuse me while I just double check on my VGen. Nogriz. Nora Grizz. Lovely artist. He was absolutely a gem to work with. Yeah, so they do chibi illustrations, bust ups, half bodies, thigh ups, and full bodies. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I think I'm going to get a full body illustration and have it as sort of a new oh geez, words, English, please. Why is it I was speaking perfectly fine before stream? Asset. Have it as another asset. So instead of just being this one PNG for now, I was thinking maybe I would get Grizz, because they also do actually have a PNG tuber option as well. So I was tempted to get a chibi PNG model done by him as sort of like a sort of a different thing, you know what I mean? Like, as much as I love my original art mama, he is very expensive. And I would love to actually get him to do all the art and stuff for my model and stuff like that, but he doesn't do VTuber art stuff. So he only does illustrations and stuff like that. Like this PNG that I'm using now was actually just part of a illustration that I got done and ended up cutting the background out. And yeah, but some of the other things that he's done for us are the first lot of emotes. If you were part of the server before we got the new emotes and the ones before that from Lemon, I think it was Lemon that did the last emotes before Grizz. I can't remember. Goes to show how much my brain... No, it was Miku Bunny that we got those other emotes from. So, yeah. Which reminds me, yeah, I should put Miku Bunny on our preferred artist list, because they do emotes, they do anime art and illustrations. They even do custom starting screens and stuff like that. Ooh, interesting. I didn't know that. Anyway, I'm getting off topic and rambling. So, without further ado, my dear web weavers, I will start up the game and we will switch over to Ur-Quan Masters and the gaming screen. Ramble, yeah. I would actually probably ramble the entire stream if I really wanted to. If you get me talking about a topic that I've actually got some decent knowledge about, I could talk your ear off for ages. Because, as my mother once said, I could talk with a mouthful of marbles underwater for hours when I was a kid. Mouse input is not supported. Yes, we know that. Alright. So, just check my notebook. If I remember correctly, we finished up last stream of this in the Gorno quadrant, or did we head back to Earth? I think we headed back to Earth, didn't we? Yes. So we found out about the aliens wanting to trade in Alpha Centauri, and we also had to fight one of those little evil probes, which I wonder if any of you can remember and realize why the name of today's stream is Replication. Right. Now, I think at the end of last stream, we ended up getting another ton of fuel. Yes, we got a ton of fuel, and we buffed out the crew, and we lost a ship, didn't we? So we had to buy another ship. Alright, so.
Welcome back, Captain.
Welcome back, Captain.
Be careful out.
Nope, I'm dumb. I think you fell asleep, Jack. I can't remember if you were here for the entire stream. I know Rain was here for the entire stream. Nero, I don't know whether you caught the video for the last stream, but this is a game called Ur-Quan Masters. It is a absolutely phenomenal fan port. It's an absolutely phenomenal fan port of... You were? Ah, yes. Oh, no, wait. It was a wake that fell asleep. That's right. It was a wake that fell asleep. But yeah, this is a lovely fan port of a game called Star Patrol 2. And it is great. I might fade out at some point today. Very tired. Oh, make sure you take some rest if you need it, Rain. But yeah, I hope this time slot is doing well for those that usually can't make it, because I know the 5 o'clock streams that I used to do were for some of you at midnight, which I'd rather not have you guys stay up until midnight just to come and watch. I love you guys very much, but your health is more important. So, now then. Alpha Centauri was where that alien group wanted to talk to us. So, do we go to Alpha Centauri and talk to them, or do we finish our exploration of Alpha Garner? Because I know we had one more solar system to go in this cluster. Well, what you wear never. Oh, that's very kind. But yes. Actually, if I remember correctly, it was the newcomer that actually suggested going, this time is nice, but I might go to sleep early because I awake to go to work at 4 a.m. Oh, that's okay, Nero. If you need to go to sleep, go to sleep. Like I said, I much prefer you to watch your own health, and you can always come back and watch the video, because likes, watches, and stuff like that always help. So even if you don't make it live, don't ever beat yourself up about it, because all I ever want you guys to do is enjoy what I do. So, without further... I can't really decide. Was there another system in the Gorno system that we needed to visit? Or have we visited all of them? I think we have, haven't we? Because I remember the last place we stopped at was Alpha Gorno before going home and getting our shit kicked in by that stupid probe. Huffy, Muffy, and Guffy. I think we hit all 4 blocks there. Right. Yeah, because we found the Shalfixty guy in Delta Gorno. And from what the notebook says, we found a decent planet in Beta Gorno. But I think there was something wrong with it. I think it was tectonically and weather unstable, I think. So maybe we will go to Alpha Centauri, because if I remember correctly, the aliens that we run into for this one are the ones that actually upgrade our cruisers and stuff like that, our landing cruisers. So we'll have a look at Alpha Centauri, and then we'll figure out where to go from there, I think. Sorry if you hear slurping noises, that's just me having my honey tea. I'm trying to make sure that I work my throat properly so that I can stream longer. Now, we'll probably go for 3 hours if I can manage that, but I can't go any longer than 3 hours because I need to go for a walk today and pick up some coffee. I am out of coffee. And tell you right now. Oh, wow. This is a big system. Also, I like this time just cause I'm on morning so I can watch you. But if work wasn't an issue, I would literally stay up until... Aww. Thank you, Jack. But again, look after your health. I want you weavers around for a long time, not a short time. Alright, let's see Alpha Centauri Planet 9. Holy crap. There are 9 planets. Yes. Honey tea good. Especially I've got Australian Manaluka honey that I bought ages ago. I bought an entire $100 and something worth of honey in this Greek feta container that I've had for years now. It's the first honey that I ever bought, and I think it was the honey that I actually made that exploding raspberry mead. I can't remember if I talked about that on stream or not. Okay, so we've got some boring elemental particles on a class tectonic 3 world on an extremely high temperature world. I think we're going to give that one a miss. Because as much as I like exploring new planets, there are certain limitations I'd rather not do, especially for a fuel. Oop, there's the little alien. So that's the one that we'll talk to begin trading with another species. Ooh, a ruby world. These are rare. Ooh, wow, the temperature's through the frickin' roof though. Holy crap. Well, we know what we're doing, chat. Okay. Oh, shit. Just grab stuff and run. We're just going to have to blow some fuel and drop and grab and run. Next... Please don't burn me. Next month or the month after, I will buy a bike to go to work so I'll be able to stay awake all the time. I mean, that's probably a good idea. I've been looking at getting a bike or a... I've been looking at getting a bike or a scooter myself, as I've noticed there have been times where I've wanted to go to town, but because going to town requires me to walk all the way to town... Oh, I see, you take the bus. That's also another reason that you'd probably want to get a bike. You don't have to worry about bus timetables. Alright, so yeah, we'll talk to this alien first.
I am Trade Master Greenish, in command of the Melnome starship, inevitably successful in all circumstances. I bid you a formal welcome, Captain. Though we Melnome have just recently arrived in this region of space, we have long desired to make contact with your species and look forward to an extended, profitable relationship.
The unfortunate thing is I have never learnt how to ride a bike completely properly. So currently I'm just going to wait a bit and see if I can get my uncle's bike and learn with that first. Then maybe. Yeah, I was never a bike sort of child. I learnt how to ride a scooter, because that was sort of the thing that I had back then. Well, we come in peace, representing the Empire of Gwen. I forgot we named it that.
Even before our first meeting, we knew of you, Captain. Though your struggle to free Earth shall be a long and difficult challenge, fraught with great danger and mystery. We have great confidence in you and your abilities.
It's easy, but you got to get used to balancing yourself in it. Yeah, that's the hard part for me. What can you tell us about yourself?
Our origins and purposes are frankly mysterious, and due to several unavoidable factors, we are unable to discuss ourselves in any great detail.
Oh, how's the volume? Is the volume alright? I know the game had really loud volume last time. But it should be good, yeah? I wish I could manage with just a bike. Cars suck. Yes, they do. Do you have any information that would be useful to us?
Our primary trade good is information.
Volume is fine.
Right
Okay.
here on my display screen, I have something which I'm certain would be of incalculable value to you. We can discuss the details of this very significant information later, when we have established normal trading procedures, at which time we shall also discuss the nature of our fees.
Trader, through and through.
You are, of course, correct. We long ago abandoned currency, and now only deal with commodities that have intrinsic value, such as valuable information.
Shall we
Yes,
begin trade then?
Let us get down to business. Since this is your first time trading with us, let me explain how our system works. We are interested in purchasing certain items.
So,
specifically
remember how we collected all those
biological
biodatas?
on alien life forms, and
These are the guys that
of
buy it.
certain strange worlds whose radiant energies defy
Oh, and that's
all
right. If we ever
scanners,
find
producing a
Rainbow
rainbow-like
Worlds,
image.
remind me we need to come and visit the Melnorme,
Interesting and valuable commodities,
because
such as
the Rainbow Worlds are really
compatible with
good.
Your starship's hyperdrive thrusters, technological specifications, allowing you to build new devices for your ship, and many important secrets which may help you in your travels. To facilitate trade, we translate all your sales into interstar credits, with which you may make purchases. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask.
Okay.
Now, what can we do for you today?
Why did your bridge turn
That's
purple?
a good question, with a very interesting answer. The fee for this
Ha.
information is 12 million credits.
Yeah, let's just sell what we've got.
Would you like to sell, Captain?
I have some data on alien life forms.
The 281 units of biological data we downloaded from your ship earn you 562 credits.
That's not too bad, actually. The first time.
What trade items would you like to buy today?
I'm interested in purchasing new technology. Let's see what they've got.
Ah, yes. You are so right. These technological breakthroughs don't cost you credit. They earn you credit. Of course, there is an initial charge, but each technological system item is guaranteed to be useful for something important somewhere in the galaxy at some point in the future. All technologies cost 150 credits. The technology
How many numbers did they
we are now
get someone to
offering
voice?
includes plans
What do you mean,
for
Rain?
building
That-
blaster weapons, twice as powerful as your ion bolt guns.
Ooh. I mean, we need to buy that to get the next technological advancement. How many numbers did they get someone to voice there? I think they got them to voice all the numbers, I think. All the possible combinations that could come up. Now that I think of it, that is actually quite amazing. Because this was back before AI and all that sort of stuff, so all of the voices that you hear in this game were fan created. So, yeah. Everything you hear voice acted was done by a person.
Please remember that these weapons consume energy from your combat batteries faster than your familiar ion bolt guns.
So we've got a weapon upgrade.
Compensate for this by building additional dynamo modules for your flagship. The technology we are now offering includes specifications for constructing modifications to your planet landers, which will double their speed.
Ooh, see? See, these are the things that we come across. The simple one would be record the numbers separately and put them together. Yeah, pretty much. I think that's why it's so, like, 345 sort of thing, because that is pretty much how they chop it up. So the 45 would be one voice line, and then the 300 would be another voice line. So they probably would have went through from 1, 2, 3, 4, and basically did it something similar to that. Must have counted into the thousands of tens of thousands. I have literally never seen a game voice that before. That's the only way I can imagine it being. Yeah, no, this game was a masterpiece of a fan port. Like, the voices are a add-on at that. So not only did they actually, like, create this port to work well, they also got the fan base to voice these lines. Yeah, we should be able to afford that.
Speed. An excellent choice for the relentless hunter, and
Speed is good.
powered as well. These modifications
Are simply
simple enough
put in place
to put in
immediately.
place immediately.
Most likely did 0 to 99, then just did 100 and maybe 1,000. Or they did like 1 to 10, then 10 to 99, then 100. There is actually a way.
To your flagship.
Ooh, point defense systems. Ooh. But how much did it cost?
The technology we are now offering includes details on how to add point defense laser systems to your flagship.
Actually, if I remember correctly, they wouldn't need to do the hundreds. Possibly. But yeah, you can see why I actually like this game.
Would you
Like to buy. I'm done buying for now, because I want to ask a question. Oh, no, okay.
What trade items would you like to buy today?
Let's have a look what information they have.
As you know, in our many centuries of star trading, we Melnorme have come to learn much about what happens in our galaxy, both now and in the ancient past. We have also kept records on the diverse alien races in your region space. We will share this crucial knowledge with you for a fee of 75 credits per informative fact.
Okay, so each...
No refunds.
Okay, so each information we buy is going to cost us 70... I need to write that down so I don't forget. I'll put it under the heading Mel nor may. Information. 75, did he say?
No, we will share
75.
this crucial knowledge with you for a fee of 75 credits per informative fact. No refund.
Also, I have a feeling I missed how much it costs per technological upgrade. So I know it's a bit of a hassle, but would one of my lovely web weavers just scroll back in the video a bit? And 100. Oh, thank you, Rain. Oh, you just beat me to the punch. Heck. 150. And we currently have 262. So let's go back and buy that.
What else would you like to buy?
Thank you, Rain. You saved me a lot of trouble. So,
Technology we are now offering
we'll buy the point defense system,
details on how to add point
and then
defense
we should be able to afford that.
to your flagship.
We should be able to afford one thing of technology. Not technology, information.
Great for defense, but because of their limited range, they may not make a good offensive weapon. However, the more you build for your vessel, the more damage each laser strike will do.
Okay, so
The technology we are now offering includes plans for building improvements to your planet landers, which make them resistant to hostile alien life forms.
okay, so if you remember correctly, there were some hostile alien life forms last time that bit us, like landed on top of us and started to try and eat us. This will help protect against that. And there were actually, if I remember correctly, some really bad alien creatures that if you land, they'll be on top of you within an instant. So
What
that'll be
else
good to get,
would
but
you
later.
like
We
to
don't
buy?
have enough currently. So let's see how much fuel
As
is.
you know, we carry a large supply of fuel on board, which is compatible with your engine system. We will be happy to sell this substance to
1
you
credit per unit.
at a cost of 1 credit per fuel.
That's
How
not
much
bad.
fuel do you wish to purchase?
That is definitely not bad. Because if we remember correctly, fuel cost, I think, 5 units per fuel source.
Would you like
To purchase anything else?
else?
Yes, I think I'll buy some
How
information.
wonderful, Captain.
We will pay for useful data on alien
The
races.
Zakpatik are a friendly co-op of 3 alien species, all native to the same world. They are presently suffering severe collateral damage from the ritual combat between the Ur-Quan and the Korah. While this is unfortunate for the Zakpatik, they have been forced to abandon many of their worlds. This close proximity to the inter-Ur-Quan war will give them insights into the conflict, which will be of great use to you. In addition, the Zakpatik met the Chenjesu early on in the war and are eager to make allies who can protect them from their enemies. In case you are
here we go.
interested, the
400.0.5
400.0 by 543.7 Planet 1.
1.
In case protect them from their enemies. In
Write that
case
down again.
you are interested, the Zakpatik homeworld is
400
at coordinates 400.0 by 543.7 Planet 1.
There we go. All right. So we have lead on a new alien race to bring into the fold.
What else would you like to buy?
And I think what we'll do is we'll buy some
Do
fuel.
you wish to purchase?
We'll fill all the tanks to maximum capacity.
To your vessel.
So that just basically paid... This trip basically just paid for itself.
It has been
A pleasure dealing with you, Captain.
We look
I
forward
always
to your
love
next
the
visit.
Meldnorme. Love how the Meldnorme speak. It's a very, like, relaxing sort of speech pattern. But, anyway, we still have a ton of planets to go through on this one. This is a nasty dust world. I don't think there'll be anything interesting. No. Alright. That's just all base metals. I mean, they're worth 3 resource units per thing, but that world's just way too dangerous. Oh, a super dense world. The weather's level 6. Tectonics 5. Temperature. Oh my god. Yeah, no. I'm glad there's nothing decent there. Jesus Christ. I mean, when we start running out of worlds that have decent resource units, we have to come back to these worlds. But for now, we will just continue exploring the worlds with decent return. Oh, is this a gas giant or a giant world? Because if it's a gas giant, I feel ripped off. It's a gas giant. Screw you. That sucks. Not a single orbiting moon around this gas giant. Rude. Very rude. The next one we'll go to is the world closest to the sun. Don't run into the sun. I know it doesn't do us any damage, but brain. Brain automatically dictates that you shouldn't run into a world. Sun. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah. You gotta remember the momentum carries in this game. Alright, what do we got? We got a magnetic world. It's a hell of a hot and tectonic active world. Oh, but it's got one of those purple pieces. We should be alright dropping and grabbing it and then running. I hope. Pray for the crew. Pray for the peen. Pray for the crew. Jesus Christ. Hit the... Ow. Jesus Christ. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why we don't go to planets that are above 800 degrees Celsius with a class 6 tectonics. Holy crap. We got lucky. If we were 2 inches to the left, we would have just been dropped into the fiery tectonics. Holy crap. Pat, if I decide to go down to a world like that again, slap me, please. If I think about going down to a world for just a single unit, slap me. Alright, Planet 2, Alpha Centauri. Let's see what we've got on these worlds, because holy good crap, that was scary. Ultramarine world. Class 7. Oh, Jesus Christ. Atmosphere of 70 Atman units. Class 7 weather too. Jesus Christ. I mean, I don't think that's worth it. Do you, chat? Because if I remember correctly, green is just... Well, it is 5 units. Green is 5 and the blues... No, no. What did I just say? If I suggest going down to a planet like that, to slap me. So I'm not going to suggest that. I'd rather not get slapped. Alright. So what do we got here? We have a purple world. God damn these temperatures. Class 3 weather with a Class 2 tectonics. Again, not worth it. Not worth it at all. Hello, Melnome. Now, that's the best thing about this. The Melnome ship, if I remember correctly, will stay. The day is 0.76, yeah. So, and if I remember correctly, that's in comparison to an Earth day. Oh yeah. I think we'll find that most of the Alpha Centauri worlds... Aha. Alright, well... Pray that you weren't one of the crew that came down on this ship. Because we are not passing up that many purples. Ah, no, fuck off. Jesus Christ, that was close. Alright, we're going to do the usual drop and grab, because I don't think we're going to have enough... Fuck! Crap! Well then, thus explains what happens if you run out of crew. I don't think we're going to do this one. I think we're going to come back later. We're going to put this on the list of planets. I'm going to make a separate list of come back planets. So the ones that we were going to come back for so far are Beta Garno, Beta, switch the A and E, Garno, and Alpha Centauri World 3. Alpha Centauri E3. Planet 2 flat. Alright. Because holy crap, we need the heat shielding, definitely, for that one. Because we've only got one lander left now. I remembered happily that we actually had two, luckily. So we can still explore, and we won't have to go back to base to get a new one. But it means we have to be extra careful now, because it is the last lander that we have. And it really would be a waste of resources and time to have to go back just to get a lander. Okay, so Noble World. All these planets are super hot. And they don't really have anything of interest. Well, I mean, the blues are pretty good, but again, the temperature is not great. Not worth adding to the list of come back later planets, but definitely a planet that we may check out if we remember it when we have better landers. Excuse me, clearing my throat. What do we got this one? Crimson World. Jesus Christ. Okay, no. No, we're leaving. Holy crap. Alright. So, 400 by 543. And 43. So the planet is Alpha Tuscanine. So it costs us 50 fuel units to get there. Not to mention we pass through hostile territory, if I remember correctly. But we could go and visit the Zocht Fot Pit. I know, right? That's a primordial world, basically. Now, seeing how we started on the Alpha Centauri worlds, shall we explore the rest of Alpha Centauri's systems? Or shall we try somewhere else? Because we've still got Gamma Centauri, Epsilon Centauri, Beta Centauri, and Zeta Centauri. As well as, I think, Delta over here. But that's in Ilrath territory. So that might be dangerous to go and have a visit. So each of those only takes a small amount of fuel units to get to. Or we can try and explore some of the larger universe. I mean, we've got this little Eta... Where'd my pen go? There it is. I'm finger spinning my pen and I just threw it. But, yeah, we've got a few little planets over here, or systems over here. As well as, I think, up here, we haven't gone to the Saurus kingdoms. Saurus systems, not kingdoms, yet. We've completed the belt. We've done the Selai belt. And we've done the Gorno systems. We could explore the Ptolemy systems. And we've also got Deneb just by itself. So what do you reckon, chat? Keep exploring Alpha Centauri, go meet new aliens, or explore some of the more further away systems? Personally, I'm leaning towards exploring some of the more far away systems. But last time I suggested that, we ended up finding absolutely nothing. So, as the captain, I shall listen to the pleas of the crew. Explore it then. Okay. So we've got one for exploring. Oop, throwing my pen away again. Yeah, because we've got a few of the polyamine systems that we could explore. Yeah, let's do that. We'll go and explore the Palamine system, or the Ptolemy systems. So we'll try and find Alpha Ptolemy first. Beta Alpha, there we go. We'll go to Alpha Ptolemy first. And see if we get lucky with our first little exploration. But yes, one of the good things is that if we do find a lot more biological data, Alpha Centauri will always have that Melnorme ship flying around. So that will be good. But yes, I have to admit, the only thing I have umbrage with is the fact that it does take a little while to get to where we're going. But, ooh, we have a couple of green-ringed planets. That's always handy. There might be some living creatures. First, though, we will go to the giant orange world, because why not? It's a gas giant. It'll probably have some moons. Let's see if we got lucky. Did I make the right call, chat? Let's see. We have a green world. The temperature is in the negatives, which is good. But the sheer and simple fact that it is a class 6 tectonic world... but it's got some decent rare minerals. Do you reckon we'd be able to dodge Tectonic 6? Or do you think we'd end up blowing up? Might just leave this planet for now and see what the other worlds have first. Let's have a look. What do we got? A Lethanid world. Tectonics 5. Oh, and more green. I mean, Tectonics 5 again is a bit... Yeah, we'll hold off on that. Because, again, the green is only worth 5. Now, if it was gold, orange, or yellow, we'd say fuck it and risk it. But for now, we will leave it as B, because we've only got one ship as well. That's the other thing we have to take into account. Okay, so this is a more relaxed planet. And of course it's got nothing on it. Why doesn't that surprise me? Anything in the gas giant? No? Alright. Again, for those wondering why we scan the gas giants, I have a vague recollection that there is an alien species that lives in a gas giant. So we should always scan gas giants, just in case. Alright, so what's this one? Ooh, that's a very lovely purple world. Class 3 weather and class 4 tectonics. That's a bit ugh, but oh, again, it's got green and gold. It's got biological data. Okay, chat. Pray. Pray that we can actually get this without blowing up our ship. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Decent worth, yeah. As long as we don't take too much crew damage. Come on, just hit the thing. Thank you. At least they're only a one-hit creature, so we should be all right on that. Taken 2 damage thus far. Also, for those that may be curious why we keep going up and down like that, it's because this is an old school game. If you don't have enough room, pick up an entire little nodule, you will waste the materials that were left behind. So, no coming back down and picking up what you left behind, you will just lose it. So it is always advisable to come back up just before. Because if you come up, you're wasting materials otherwise. Just want to say that I was looking for a game like this one and never found it before. Well, I have shared the link for this before. I can't remember. I think I just shared it with Stream, didn't I? So I'll pop that in the Discord. That's right, for those just joining us, or those watching the video and have made it this far, we have a Discord. If you wish to join our Discord, you can find it in the video description or our profile bio. But with that shameless plug out of the road, let's move on to the next asteroid planets. What are they called? Moons. Class 6 tectonics for not a lot. Nope. Moving on. We will try and get the green planet. Ooh, pretty. Acid world, tectonics 5. No, that's just noble, 1 unit sources. No thank you. No, no, no. Save room for things that are important. Nothing? Nothing. I got like astronauts and Delta V Saturn to fulfill my space game needs. That's fair. When I got a little bit older, I started playing a game called Kerbal Space Program, and that scratched an itch quite happily for space exploration and spaceship building games. I absolutely love the little Kerbals and their yeah, I have played quite a lot of Kerbal Space Program. Okay, so this planet's kind of safe, so we'll go down and pick up all of this stuff because it is green and blue. We'll skip the little stuff and just get the green and the blues. The speed increase that we bought is definitely noticeable because we are jetting across. I enjoyed my dad loved space engineers until they started being greedy. But my favorite one, actually, if you do want a decent sort of survival space game, is where is it? Empyrean Galactic Survival. That is a really good game. Me and my father and I should say, my father and I used to play that together, actually. And nothing. Okay. Moving on. Jeb being so happy when launch him at Mach 2 into space, yeah. Meanwhile, the other 3 pilots, the other 3 passengers that you put on your ship are just like, shit, shit, shit. Alright, we managed to find a decent world with a rather large haul of gold. Huh. Yep. Oh yeah, Epic gave it for free. Oh wow. Empyrean. When? It must have been a while ago, because I haven't seen that pop up on the Epic Store. But yes, if you did happen to get it and are curious about it but haven't played it, I would recommend giving it a shot. It is a decent little game, and they've updated it quite a lot since I used to play it. Note to self, don't stick your finger on the trigger, because if you shoot a resource, it disappears as well. There we go. Middle 20. Okay. I don't think I really looked at Epic very much during those periods. It's only recently that I started actually paying attention to Epic because they put up some decent games. Actually, there is a game that I recently just got for free on the Epic Store that I might do a stream or a video content about, because it was a sort of space, not a space, a cyberpunk, cyberpunk detective game, which I thought was absolutely adorable. Now, let's see what we've got on the last moon of this one. Looks like we've got some more gold. And the planet is pretty stable, which is good. So that's good. We can grab these really quick. We are burning a lot of fuel getting these worlds, but yeah, I think that's the one. Ow. Pay attention to the game. I looked away at the wrong time. But yes. Ooh, another aspect to this game, those that joined us last time will already know about, but you only have 2,000 crew total that you can hire from the space station. So it is advised that you don't kill too many of your crew. Gold. There we go. Alright, so we have mostly explored most of this planetary system. We'll go to the next gas giant, which is in the green zone, which is a rarity. So who knows, we might... Hey Lee, welcome, welcome. Hopefully your day has been good. We lost a planetary lander, unfortunately. So we ended up dropping down onto a planet that we probably shouldn't have. I made a bad call and got an entire crew killed. That is not worth it for Class 8 weather. Especially when that Class 8 weather usually hits quite frequently. Nothing? Nothing. Okay. Well, we'll move on to the next planet in the system. So far, we have done a pretty decent haul. We've got over 500 units of 6 points. We've got 155 of 5 points. And over 100 of exotics. So that's going to be good when we head back. Not to mention, we will invest in that point defense system, I think. Because if I remember correctly, the point defense system is actually probably one of the better things to use against those probes. There we go. Acid World, Class 2 weather, 4 tectonics, with fuck all on it. Ooh, but it's got biological data though. I mean, Class 4 tectonics aren't that bad. Yes, we're going to hunt some biological data. Come here, little creature. Thank you. Little creature, come here. Come here. Gotcha. Gimme. Come here. Come on. They hunt the creature. Ah, now if I remember correctly, this one takes a while to die. Yeep. There we go. Come here, little thing. Gotcha. Boom, boom. There we go. Where are those other ones? Over this way. Come here, little thing. I need your data. Gotcha. Alright. So we collected a decent amount of data on that one, if I remember correctly. Yes, we got 31. It would still be nice to get more, because the more we get, the easier it will be to trade with the Melnorme for the technological advancements that we need. Alright, on to the little red dot. See if Planet 3 has anything interesting for us today. There we go. A metal world. Pretty standard 3-3 tectonics and weather. Oh, wow. 106.2 days. That is a slow... No. Is that a fast or... Yeah, that's a fast spinning world, isn't it? 106.2 days. Wow. Okay, so we've got some acidics. We've got A gold, A radioactive. We've got 2 gold and A radioactive. No, that's slow. Okay. I can never remember if it's higher means slower or fast is higher. Ow, ow, ow. Here. There we go. Alright, so that was pretty decent for what it was worth. We have 120 free cargo capacity left. Because it's like 100... Oh, I get it, I get it. Yes, 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 yes. I understand now. It would take 106 Earth days for this planet to make 1 rotation. At like less than a third of a rotation. Oh, wow. Ultraviolet world. They've got some radioactives. Ooh, and biological data. Alright, down we go. We should be alright if we do it quickly. Ooh, don't shoot the data. Quit shooting the data. There we go. Go and get this orange over here. That's an orange. That's an orange. So it's faster as it takes us 300... Oh, okay. Alright, I think it's just this... Ay, ay, ay! Lightning bolt. Zeus, not happy. Holy crap. That nearly just wiped out half the crew in that lander with 1 lightning strike. Jesus. That was lucky. Alright, do we have... Yes, I think we have that little green dot over here to explore. And then we've explored all of these. We've still got 122 fuel. So we should technically be able to make it back easy from anywhere. Acid world. Any life? No, it's a vacuum, so there'd be none. Oh, right. Oh, so it's days till a full rotation around the star. Oh, okay. That also makes a little bit more sense. So we'll go to beta. Because if I remember correctly, it should only take us about 11 fuel. Yeah, about 11 fuel to get to Sol. But if we don't have 11 fuel, it only takes 7 to get to Alpha Centauri. And if we run into the Melnorme, we can buy fuel. Because that planet was 0.8 days. I mean, you could probably look it up on the Ur-Quan Masters wiki and find out what it means. I've never really paid attention to it because I don't know whether it factors into anything when dealing with the planets. All I know is temperature, weather, and tectonics factor in. All right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planets by the looks of it, and 2 of those look like they're gas giants. So we might get lucky and manage to find some more data. So it's most likely how it spins. Yeah. Otherwise the planet would be like dust. I mean, it is a vacuum world, but temperature minus 200 degrees Celsius. Plus 3 tectonics with nothing on it. So full day compared to Earth. Okay, that makes more sense. So it takes 76 days Earth time for this planet to make 1 full rotation of its own axis. is probably what it's getting at. Or something similar to that. Fly me to the moons, let me play among these stars. Huh. Planet with a moon. That is a rare occurrence. What did we get? A Chimeran world. It's a vacuum, temperature's fine. Class 4 tectonics, nothing of note. It's dead, Jim. It's dead. A maroon world, huh? So, class 2 weather, class 2 tectonics, with a temperature of -7, with nothing of interest at all. I think we've hit a dud for this one. I don't think we've had a planet worth visiting in this entire system. I mean, we still have 2 gas giants on the way out, and we could get some biological data from this green ring world, because these worlds are usually the ones in the sweet spots. But it doesn't have much of an atmosphere, so the likely chance of there actually being life is very slim. That's a lot of blues, though. Oh, we got some biological data. Alright, that's worth going down for. I just heard what I just said and regret everything. No, you guys are ones that actually attack. Remember how I said there'd be a species that come after us? Yeah, these are one of those species, so maybe we won't do that. Because I have a feeling we will lose that cruiser if we do that. But I think if I remember correctly, our next technological purchase from the Melnorme was protection from alien creatures biting us. So we might be able to come back to that world at a later date. So let me just write that down. Beta Pitol Leme Planet 1. Alright. Let's see if we have a victory on these worlds, shall we? We need sort of a pick-me-up after that. We have an infrared world with a weather of 3, tectonics of 4, a temperature of -180 degrees Celsius. But it does have an atmosphere, so let's see if we get lucky. Oh, yep, we've got lucky. We've got some biological data to collect. But is it going to be peaceful for us to kill it? Answer to that question? Yes. Just gotta watch out for the electricity. Because the electricity is what's going to kill us. Ow, ow. Come on. Hurry up and collect all the data so we can get off the planet. Dun, 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 dun. Again, this is why I hate worlds with the electric weathers. Yatova, nearly hit that. Because you get no warning when it comes to the lightning bolts. It's just basically high zap dead. Where at least with the tectonics you can kind of see. Hello Taco, good to see you. That's an absolutely terrible pun, but I'll pay that. That was good. Coming in and just basically saying that was very good entry. Alright, so we're not going to find anything of biological value on this one, nor are we getting minerals this time. Hey, what? Oh, these creatures live in a vacuum world. Oh, but class 6 tectonics though. Can we avoid class 6 tectonics? Or are they the ones that just go nuts? Okay, they're the ones that you can avoid, but they are definitely something you don't want to kind of get caught by. Okay, that's a few more crew down. I mean, we do have the Spatiwa 30 on the crew there, which is good. Gimme. Ah, no. Bad. Up. Oh dear. I think this one's cost us more than it actually gained us. Possibly. Give me. We've only got one left, so may as well finish it out. Got it. Right. So we now have 142 biological data, but it did cost us quite a fair bit of crew. So what I'll do is I'll zap the crew from that so that we have at least enough crew to keep exploring. But I think we will have to make a trip back to Earth. But if I remember correctly, we're pretty close to full as well, so it's not a bad thing. Chat, is it blue or green that is more expensive? I'm pretty sure it's green, isn't it? I'm going to have to put a minerals tab. Oh, actually, I know what I can do. Why is it so blue? That is because the world is an ultramarine world. What I'm going to do is do this. Print screen. Capture the cargo. Like so. And then we will image cargo. I want this one, then I want this one, and then I want this one. Yes, the music is old school, like really old school. So, what we'll do is, whoop, not that, undo that. This. We will shrink this down. And I'll leave you in charge of that, Weavers. There we go. Can everyone see that all right? My boyfriend is in the shower, so what are you all doing? We're doing well. Hello, Mrs. Why is it so? Because it's a fan port. That's why it's so good. Because the fans basically took the old game and amplified it. But yes, welcome, Mrs. We're playing the space game again. But yes, we've put the cargo manifest just up in the corner here. You guys look after that for me and remind me if I'm going down to a planet for no value. Okay? So. I see he had D&D today, did he, Taco? My wonderful architect. It's softer than mine, never tangles, and he used nothing but men's 5-in-1. Yeah, some people just have that fucking luck. Like I said to you before, I got lucky and got my mother's hair, so I've only got to use the anti-dandruff 2-in-1. And my hair is usually really, really nice lately. I do need to brush it constantly, otherwise I get knots and tangles. Class 5 tectonic world, not worth it. His hair was softer than mine after using a fucking bar of soap, yeah. Genetics. Genetics are straight like that. We have to take such good care of our hair, and yet... yeah. I feel your pain. I really feel your pain. I mean, if we need to go back... We need to go back to Earth. It might... Also, we need a bigger shower. His shoulders got bigger. Ooh. Man's been working out a bit too much. Alright. So... We've got some biological data. And we've got 2 points of... radioactives. It's a pretty chill world. So I think we're going to go down and get the data as well as the radioactives right on the frame. That man, I swear, could hurt himself in a cushioned room. The amount of times he's hurt himself, very accident prone. Alright, so my question for chat, do we, because we've only got 34 points left, do we just grab the greys that we have and go back to Earth? Or do we try and find something more suited? Because we do need to make a trip back to Earth. But I'm wondering whether it's more cost effective to grab the greys than it is the others. I would go back. Yeah, we're definitely going back. We need more crew for one. And we need to buy a new cruiser because it died. One of our little landers got eaten by tectonic plates. Then we are going to upgrade with some point defense lasers for our main battleship, because they are really good against those annoying probes, which I'm pretty sure we're going to run into more of soon. So let's see, because that was the last planet in this one. So I think we will. I think we will pick up the grey. Just that one there should do it, I think. No? Okay. Pick up 2 then. 1 more then. There we go. Now that we've got a full cargo space, it is time we go back to Earth. Well, actually, we'll make a pit stop at Alpha Centauri first. Sell that biological data that we got. Maybe grab a tech. This man can get hurt during doing anything. I heard him stub his toe and hit his head on. For the love of God. For the love of the goddess and the gods. Somebody wrap that man in bubble wrap. Then again, I think he'd probably hurt himself through the bubble wrap. Tried that. The sheer and simple fact that the soundtrack's really good is also another point in the favor of the fan-made translation, because here's the thing. The soundtrack that you're hearing is actually an add-on to the game. So not only did they get some people to voice the lines, they also got people to make music for the game. I've never played the game without the voice pack and the music pack, but I bet you 10 to 1 it's not as good. Now, where the hell are the Melnome? What planet are you hiding in? I'm gonna wait for you to come out so I know where I'm going. I'm going to take a guess and say this one. I could be wrong. Yep, not here. Where are you, Melnome? That's if you're still even in the star system. I might be wrong. They might actually leave. Just download a version that comes with mods and allows custom resolutions. Oh, where did you find that one? You did get it from the proper site, correct? Because I'd hate for you to have downloaded something that might be malicious. Oh, that's unfortunate. I think the Melnor may have left this system. Possibly. Which is rather annoying. Alright, well, we won't be making a quick pit stop at the Melnor because they have left, apparently. So we shall go to Seoul. Linux flat packed somebody made. Oh, right, that's right. You're Linux. I'm glad you can actually play this then. I didn't think they had a Linux version. So that's good. Alright, let's go offload our spoils to the base commander on good old Seoul. Good, there's no probe trying to kill us this time. Dum 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 dum. Starbase command.
Hello, Captain.
Ooh.
I've been waiting to inform you of a new situation.
What?
In the log of your voyage from Unzerwald, I read that you encountered a tumbling red probe that attacked the Tober moon, killing Captain Burton. Over the past few months, we have monitored an increasing number of these probes entering the system, and I'm afraid their population seems to be growing geometrically. If this continues, in a year, space will be crawling with these things.
Shit.
I recommend you treat this as a serious problem now, before it becomes a disaster. Discover who is producing these probes and stop them from creating any more.
Yes, because I forgot we've got a year before these things become a problem. There we go.
Fine job, Captain.
Okie dokie. Thank you.
We
Right.
shall await your return, Captain.
Okay, so we need to deal with those probes as soon as possible. Is basically what the commanders just said. But first, let us... Because I think it doesn't matter... Yeah, so it doesn't matter where we put... Oh, there, 4,000... Crap. Well then. They are 4,000 points each. Same with the fusion blasters. Yes please, Nero, if you could. Alright, what we're going to do then is get another storage bay. We'll get one of the point defense modules. Sell the ion bolt gun. Get the fusion blaster. And if we can afford it, we can't. Okay. So maybe not. Maybe we just have the point defense laser. And we get another point defense laser. Yeah, that's probably what we should do. So we also need a new one of these. Now, my question is, chat, do we increase our thruster speed or do we increase our turn speed? Because we need to remember to save some money for fuel and crew. I mean, go faster is always better. And, ooh, it's 20 fuel, it's 20 units. Thrust, yeah. Alright, so it's 20 units. So, technically speaking, what we need to do is we need to find those little Melnome bastards and get our fuel from them. Because 20 resource units compared to 1 of their requisition units makes us buying fuel from the Melnome a hell of a lot more better prospect. But the problem is, trying to find a Melnome trader is the hard part. Alright, so we'll restock our crew to maximum capacity. We'll bring that back up to maximum capacity. And then that should be it. So, now we've got some more thrust, we should be able to get to the Peltomide systems a lot quicker. Won't cost us less fuel, but it will get there quicker, which will be good. It does mean that our thrust vectors are going to be quite difficult to control if we go full thrust. But it should be good for getting from point A to point B in a hurry. Now, as much as I don't like those probes, I would like to test out these point defense systems. So if we could have one show up, that would be great, but if not, that's also good. But yes, if the probes become too much of a problem, I may have to fall back on the wiki and cheat a little and find where they're coming from through that. Because my memory serves, you do learn where they're from if you fight enough of them. That's the catch though. It means we would have to fight them. I know, cheating is very bad, and I don't like doing it. But if it means making the game less painful to play, because if I remember correctly, there is actually a point in the game where no matter how far you go, you will get hit with one of those probes. But I will refrain from cheating. I will refrain from cheating. And we will do it the old-fashioned way, which is fighting them and figuring out that way. But for now, let's continue our exploration of the Peltomide sector. So far, we've had a bust already, which is unfortunate. But dem is the breaks when it comes to exploring planets. A magma world, class 8 tectonics. Ooh, nasty. Remember, losing is fun. Yes, you learn from your mistakes. Kerbal Space Program has taught me anything. It's, you need to blow up 1,000 times before you figure out, why the fuck are you spinning? As I can tell you right now, the amount of times that I've basically sat there and gone, why is my spacecraft spinning end over end? I haven't changed anything. Nine times out of 10, it was because I was ascending in a too angled of an arc, so the actual G-forces would push the nose down and send it spinning. So that's the fun thing about Kerbal Space Program, is that they used mostly kind of real physics, not 100% real physics, and I missed the planet. How did I miss that? Come on. Hit the little red dot. It's right there. After all, come on. Thank you. But there we go. Carbide world. again, we are not doing well in this one. I think we may have picked a dud system. Because, I mean, not a dud, because... Why is my first rocket plummeting? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, would you stop? No, I don't want to go to the red planet, and I don't want to go to the blue planet. I want to go to the gas giant. Funnily enough, I was really good at making aircraft. Like making planes and stuff like that. I could make an aircraft easy. You know, I could make an aircraft that could circumnavigate the planet. But spacecraft? That's a gas giant and it's not got any moons. Or is it just a large planet? Nope, it's a gas giant with fuck all around. That's annoying. Well, chat, Gamma Otamine, or whatever, however you pronounce that. I'm just going to call it me, or May, for now. Gamma May is just not worth coming to. But that's another gas giant with no moons. Gamma Ptolemy. Jeb is the name of the Kerbal that you start with, and is the mascot for Kerbal Space Program. He's the first pilot that you get, and usually the first pilot you kill. Because unless you're like me and you reset back to the factory every time you crash, you will lose pilots eventually. Okay, go to the next Palamede sector. And pray this one is a better representation. Alright, so let's see what we have around here. We've got a grand total of 6 planets. And this one's got a couple of moons, which is really, really good. Jebediah Kerbman. Yep. He actually got a plushie made of him, if I remember correctly. Ooh, some biological data. Tectonic 7, though. I mean, if we're quick, it should be okay, but... No way in hell. Okay, we're not doing that. We're not doing that at all, chat. That never happened. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so we've got a ton of blues, which are 4 units per thingy. And we're with an empty tank at the moment, so this should be safe enough to grab. Krypton. Yeah, that stupid Kerbal is absolutely brain dead and fearless, because my god. Xeon, Radon, Neon, Xeon, a little bit more Radon. Alright. So we've got something from this system at least. So that's something. It's better than the last system. Nothing. Okay. What about the last planet in this system? In this group? A Ura world. Ugh. Class 6 tectonics though. Evil. Is there anything of interest? Thank God for that. There is not. I will go to the little red dot, the little red dot, the little red dot. I will go to the little red dot if it is going to be fun. There we go. Alright. let's hope this is a ruby world, because 9 times out of 10, the ruby worlds we've found have had those really nice... Damn, it's a carbide world. But yeah, if we find some ruby worlds, that would be quite nice, because they're the ones that we basically... It's like he looked at the face of an old one and didn't blink. Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure the Kraken doesn't even scare Kerbal. That Kerbal. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I mean. Because unless you mod it to the nth degree, that game has that little Kraken that likes to rip apart your ship. Ruby like the anime? No, Ruby like the gem. But I mean, I suppose actually in the anime she is referred to as that as well, so... She is a gem of a girl. Fly me to the moons. Let them pay for all our starves. Alright, so... What's this one got for us? Planet 1 of the Poltamine system. Chloride world with class 5 tectonics. That's just acidics, which aren't worth risking our ship on. So, let us continue. Bum bum bum. On to the red world. I think that's a gas giant. I think. And I hope it has some planets. Or is it a planet? It is a planet. Okay. Let's hope. Pray. What is it? Ooh, it is a maroon world. It's only got basic crap and no biological signals. So we'll skip that for now. For now. Might talk less now because I'm going to watch on the phone in bed. Okay. If you do happen to fall asleep, I hope you sleep well and have a wonderful night's sleep. I have been told my voice is quite soothing, so if you do fall asleep, I hope you do enjoy your sleep. Dust World, nothing of interest by the looks of it. Now, are you a gas giant or just a big planet? Gas giant, damn. That's good. I have to admit, I am quite glad that I've got a calming voice. Did we explore that? I think we did. So this is that system taken care of. Alpha, beta, gamma. We've been to all of those. So we need to go to epsilon. Off to epsilon we go. Oh, there's only one planet. Great. I do believe we have pulled a dud again. How unfortunate. Yep, looks like we pulled a dud. That's unfortunate. Alright, so this system was a waste of resources, which is unfortunate. There's no other little planet hiding near the sun? No? Okay. Well, in that case, we'll move on to the last of these systems, which I think is Zeta Polyamide. And then I think there's one more. And then we have to figure out where we're going next. Alright, so This system looks a bit better. At least it has a gas giant that might have a few moons, which would be nice. Now, if they could just have something of value, that would be nice. Okay, we got some blues. We got some blues. We can make some money off of these, so... Not a lot of money, because these are very small amounts. Almost trace amounts, honestly. There we go. But at least we're going to make some money back from this. Let's pray this gas giant has at least 3 moons. It would be nice. Tisk. Tisk, tisk. It's only got 1. Oh, get back here. There we go. I mean, it takes us a bit to spin around, but once we do, we can basically just shoot right back. Is that purple or blue? I think that's a blue. So that's, again, that's not bad. We've got a blue and 2 green, which is pretty decent worth, but still not happy with this system. I have a strange feeling that if we don't get something good on this planet, it will be a bust system again. Oop, too fast. Back it up. There we go. Do a bit of Tokyo Drift. Alright. Ooh, ooh. Ooh. Class 6 weather. Ooh. Yeah, not worth it. Oh! Okay, how bad is the weather? Yeah, no. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Not dealing with that. But we'll add that to the comeback later pile. The biological data. Zeta. That one. Planet 1. That's some decent biological data right there, but unfortunately our little lander will get blown out of the sky by the electrical field if we try to grab it, so... On to the last polyamide system, and pray that we find something decent. Otherwise, my choice as a captain was terrible. Let's see, let's see. Alright, it's a large enough system at least. But will it be worth doing, is the question. Because we've had a few large systems already, but they've been pretty much empty of anything useful. So let's see if we get lucky, and this might be the system. A Yitric world with class 4 tectonics. Can't you buy something like a shield upgrade? Yes. That's why I'm trying so hard to get the biological data, because the Melnorme only trade in biological data, and the Melnorme are the only ones that basically trade in the technology that we need. So one of the upgrades that the Melnorme are going to offer us eventually, because I remember this, that's why I'm so adamant about finding the Melnorme again. The thing that we will get is a upgrade to our landers to protect us from the bad weather systems. I can't remember if it is the lightning first or the tectonics first. But I know we will get an upgrade from them. And this planet has... fuck all. Moving on. But the next upgrade we're going to get is going to make hostile life forms harder to hurt us. Which is good, because as you noticed before, we dropped down into a planet that had some rather fierce little creatures. Oh, this one's got a bit more green. And biological data! Heck yeah! Alright. Pretty peaceful little world. So we can actually collect everything rather calmly without having to worry about being blown up. We'll focus on collecting all the biological data first. And this is a large chunk of biological data. Yep. Now, if my memory... Hi, Lacat. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. You have missed one of our little landers blowing up, us finding a Melnorme trader and buying some upgrades, but other than that, you haven't missed much of the actual story of the game. We're currently exploring the last of the Polymi systems, and unfortunately they are quite lackluster, I have to admit. Though this last system has been pretty profitable. Might not be able to stay for long because time zones. That's okay, Lacat. I said it at the start of stream. I much prefer you guys look after your health so that I have my weavers for a long time. So if you need to sleep, by all means, go to sleep. Have me on in the background and just close your eyes. And that's more biological data. Hello, biological data. Uh-oh. These things are going to chase us. Interesting. I think we've come to another planet with some rather nasty hostile life forms. Run. Give. Give. Oh, they only take one shot. Okay. Well, in that case... Jesus Christ, they attack quickly, though. Well... That was unfortunate for those crew members, but they sacrificed themselves for the greater good. Because now we can calmly collect the rest of this lovely biological data. You know, I'm going to be very upset if we don't actually run into any of those probes today, because I did set the stream title as Replication, Replication, Replication. Which is basically what the probes always end up doing. Give me that. Alright. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up, up, and down. Up. Down. Up, and down. Anyway. I don't know why that ancient meme just popped into my head, but either way, you guys can enjoy that as well. There we go. Right, so that's all the biological data from that world collected, which is great because honestly, these planets haven't been giving us much in the way of mineral resources, so if they could give us Melnorme currency, I'll happily take it. Ooh, yay, we've got 3 moons in the green zone, so let's see if any of these control life. Quasi-degenerate world. Okay. Oh, those are purples. Oh, those are purples. Yes, please. Gimme, gimme. Gimme, gimme. Gimme, gimme. Because the purples are the best item that we can find. Give. Bye-bye. Bye, Felicia. Alright, so we've actually made more in this system than we have the entire Ptolemy system. Class 8 weather, fuck off. Metal world, class 8 weather again. I mean, that's radioactives. That's like the second most expensive. So what we'll do is... I'm guessing hello awake. Up. Okay. Jesus Christ. Spicy world. Very spicy world. Not worth the risk. I got 1 out of that, and it's definitely not worth the risk of a 500 credit. Me, also the giggle is cute. Oh, I'm always worried about showing more of my laughs and stuff like that, because I always thought my laugh was hideous. But yes, you guys always make me smile, and just whenever I see you guys pop up in chat, I can't help but giggle. Dum, da, dum, da, dum, da, 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 dum. Organic world. Does that mean we're going to have a crap ton of biological data? Please? No. That sucks. Alrighty then. I think we've explored all of these worlds now. Or was there a few on the way out that we had to see? No, that's all the ones that we had to have a look at, so... Alright chat, your captain has a question. Where shall we explore next? Because we've already explored all of these. The sun. Yes, well, no, we're not going to explore the sun. As you can't even interact with that, so... No, the inside of it. Find that solar dragon. Yes, well... Well, I mean... We still haven't gone and seen the Spatiwa homeworld. But... Also we had that Zotfot pick that we could go and visit. Oh no, we can't. We haven't got enough fuel for that. I mean, we should be able to get to Alpha Saurus and do the Saurus clusters if we wanted to. Well, then we've got Rigel. Wait, wasn't that the fucking star that we were meant to go to last stream? Going to sleep. Almost midnight. Good night, everybody. Good night. Alright, so... Are you telling me we completely missed... right there? Okay, we're going to Rigel, because that just pissed me off. We searched the entire map last stream and could not find it. White one near the cursor. Which white one? You mean this one? What's this wee stuff? That's true. I failed to find it. But yes, so hopefully it's a good thing that we find up here. Not our fault the captain is blind. Very. If anyone ever saw my prescription, you would wonder how I actually saw anything. I mean, also the Spyro stream kind of had me basically saying, how did I miss that every 20 minutes? So I won't be surprised. Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. If I could let you pilot awake, I would. Let me see what spring is like on Betamax and Mars. Like, no wonder every time I had you as my captain. Yeah, don't put me as captain. Whatever your prescription is, mine is worse. 80-20. Possibly. Excuse me while I melt from the singing. Oh. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Awake, honestly, don't ever make me your captain. No. Oh wait, no, that's Zotfot Pit ship, if I remember correctly. I think that's a Zotfot Pit ship. Converse. Yes!
Starship. We are the
Zotfot Pit.
Make no hostile action. We come in peace and with goodwill. But if you make one false move, you're vapor.
Don't worry. My companion is just a bit nervous.
No, I'm not.
And argumentative.
No,
I'm not.
We are a scout vessel dispatched from our home world.
We have traveled far through hostile, uncharted space to find you. We hail from the green dwarf star at coordinates Zerfar Hernut. Aha! Pahoy hoi!
No, you idiot! In their coordinate system.
Coordinates 400.0 by 543.7.
God damn it, the Melnome ripped us off. We are the Empire of Gwen's flagship Weaver from Earth. What are your intentions? Which one of you is the Fot?
He is.
No, she is.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Christ, we've been through this a million times.
That doesn't change anything. You're the Fot.
Well, Captain, as you can see, this is a point of some contention.
Fot!
Honestly, it's the species, because they're the Zot-Fot Pit. So even their own species even their own kind doesn't know who's who.
Hooray! That we finally found our saviors!
Maybe.
Yeah.
At last, our search is over. It is just as the great crystal ones promised.
They look sneaky. I think they're lying.
Quiet, fool. Can't you see our nightmare is over? This ship is from the great crystal one's fabled alliance. The alliance of 3 stars.
Maybe.
Before we go on, can you tell us more about your species?
In our ancient past, 4 species evolved intelligence on our homeworld.
simultaneously.
They were the Zot,
The Fot
the Pick.
and the Zabranki.
We three, the Zot, Fot, and Pick, evolved in such a way as to acquire sustenance from many sources,
From airborne zooplankton
from solar and ambient energies.
and from rocky fungal clingers.
Our favorite.
The Zabranki also consumed a variety of foods, namely the Zot, the Fot, and the Pick.
To survive the predations of the Zabranki, we banded together, annihilated the Zabranki.
And formed the cooperative union you now encounter.
Okay, that's pretty cool. So a symbiotic species of 3 defeated the cannibalistic, not the cannibalistic, the carnivalistic species. What do you seek from
We
us?
are a relatively peaceful group of species,
Unless we're angry.
so we find ourselves in need of help
We only need a little.
because of our desperate situation.
Desperate is too strong a word. I think troublesome is more like it.
Our planets are under attack from an invading horde.
We do not know who they are or why they are here.
We are being blown to bits.
Fleets of alien ships appear out of nowhere, then unleash terrible destructive energies.
Fortunately,
They release these energies on each other.
unfortunately,
They favor combat near strong gravity wells. Their stray shots regularly strike the surface of our planet, often with tragic results.
fortunately,
They have never found our homeworld, only our colony planet.
Make
unfortunately,
All of
K-drama
our
recommendations.
colonies have perished as a
Ooh.
consequence.
Sadly, I haven't watched many K-dramas lately. Who is attacking you? What do they look like?
some of the vessels are huge green battleships which launch wave after wave of small fighters.
That's an Ur-Quan
These
ship.
other ships are black as space, and their hulls are carved with strange alien writing.
Don't know who they
In
are.
combat, the two ships seem evenly matched.
One fires blasts of fusion energy,
That's
while
the
the
Ur-Quan.
other launches spinning projectiles.
Don't know who they are. We want to help you. What can we do?
These are the words we have prayed for.
Hey, this trip's not a waste after all.
More than anything, we seek an ally to help us survive in this hostile universe.
We're having some problems of that general nature.
But we are only emissaries. You must meet with our leaders. They are wiser, more powerful beings.
They look just like us, though.
Fly to the star called Alpha Tucanae. The planet closest to the sun is our home.
And if possible, hurry.
All right. So we have made contact with the Zot-Fot Pick. So it seems that was what... Well, that's rather annoying. We paid 75 units for that information, and we already had it. How disturbingly annoying. But... Actually, there was a K-drama that I watched ages ago. It was one where she had this urn, and whatever she put in traveled back to ancient China. And she became some sort of, like, revered as some sort of plenty goddess. That's about all I can remember about that show. I mean, if that's all that we find in this system, I suppose it's not a complete waste. But we did just find some blues on a pretty decently quiet world, so we'll pick these up. Make some money from the... Okay, a very small amount of money. And that one. So we've made a little bit of money on this trip at least. And we've got one more planet after this one. Nothing of interest. Infrared world. Nothing. Okay. So, now then, the question is, do we hurry to the Zotbot Pix homeworld and make friends? Or do we keep exploring the galaxy and try and find more interesting things? That is my question to chat. Now, I'll leave you with that while I just run to the bathroom real quick. So I'm going to pop you on the be right back screen. So I'll put a poll up. Actually, I'll start a poll. Help the aliens we met. Yes or no? There we go. Alright, Lacat. Say hello to your wife for me as well. Bye-bye. And for now, I'm going to put you on the be right back screen. And I'll be right back. All right, and I am back. And we'll end the poll, and yes, we will be going to explore. Why is the game gone? Come on, come back. Hello, game. Game? Didn't do this last time. Yeah, I know, I can still hear it too. Hang on, I'll try. Okay, so that worked. So what we'll do is we'll just do that. How's that? Can you still hear it? Is everything still good? That's very strange. Alright. Is the volume alright? Or should I turn it up a bit? Maybe I'll turn it up a bit, actually. There we go. Alright, how's that? Is the volume all good? Volume's fine? Okay. So, we have... the poll had been answered and it has been called yes. So, we are going to the coordinates given to us, which are 400 and 400 by 543, so 543. So we'll be going here. Ooh, actually, hold up. We'll make a quick stop at Earth and just pick up some fuel, because I don't think we'll have enough fuel if we go up there to get back. So let's go and get some fuel. And just let me check something real quick. Because... all categories. Alpha. Melanie. Okay. Okay, so I wasn't going crazy. Had to double check something. The chat logs on screen are way behind. Really? I thought it was up to date. Damn, finally caught one of your damn streams. Hey Frozen, welcome, welcome. Thank you, I'm glad you enjoy. But yes, welcome, welcome. We're playing Ur-Quan Masters, a fan port of Star Control 2 that has been very well done. So if you like space exploration games and you enjoy a more freeform quest system, but yeah, I want to know how the fuck my boyfriend fell asleep on the waiting screen. Lol. Need to know the music. Uh-oh. What's this? You mean the be right back screen? Oh, well... Well, chat, you remember how I said I wanted the space probes to show up? Because I named the stream after them and everything? Seems I got my answer.
We bring greetings from a friendly species.
Well, continue to tell me about your species.
Programmed to replicate. Record data. Contact alien species. Priority
Override. New behavior dictated.
Must break target into component materials.
Replication, replication, replication. Because that's all these fucking things know how to do. Damn it. Well, there's 1,000 credits worth of units we're not getting back. Fuck you. Goodbye. Evil little creature. Oof. I mean, at least we got like half the cost of our ship. Half the cost of the ships. Need the music to put him to sleep. Yeah, I know. I was asking, did you want the Be Right Back music or the music for the title screen for the game? Because if it's the Be Right Back screen, I've actually got a copy that I can send you, Awake. Or Mrs., I should say. I'm pretty sure it's the Be Right Back screen that you're talking about. Now, if my information is correct, apparently that Melnome ship is still around here somewhere. Because I had to look it up, because it was driving me crazy, because I know that you could find the Melnome in this system all the time. So, okay. I will send you that after stream, Mrs. Ooh. Was it over there? I am soup. Lol. Ah, there you are, you little shit.
How nice to see you again, Captain. Now, what can we do for you today?
Well, first, I want to sell some
Would
shit.
you like to sell, Captain? The 247 units of biological data we downloaded from your ship earn you 494 credits.
Yes, it's definitely got to be the way that we did it before. Reminds me of old school Fallout in the best way. Yeah, this game, honestly, this game is just chef's kiss. And all of it, Frozen, is a fan-made content. So the voiceovers, the music that you're hearing, all of it was done by a fan of the game, from what I've read. So this was the golden age of like fan-made ports.
What great items would you like to buy today?
Alright, so first things first, we are going to buy some new technology.
The technology
Which was
you are
the-
now offering includes plans for building improvements to
Yeah,
your
the hostile life form thing. We already know that one. So we'll get that.
Procedures on your landers are complete. Now, provided your crew will stop putting their hands out the windows, they will be much better protected against hostile life forms. The technology we are now offering includes blueprints, which show how to increase your lander's cargo space
Ooh.
to double its present volume.
Ooh, that's good, because that'll save us some fuel going up and down all the time. But each bit of technology costs us 150 though. I mean, it is... I mean, it's well worth it for just the sheer and simple efficiency of it. Because the less times that we have to go up and down from a planet, the less fuel we burn. The less fuel we burn, the less credits we waste on fuel. And I mean, we have 372 units, so... Okay, let's get that one.
This makes your resource gathering more cost-effective.
See? Even Greenish
Captain.
agrees.
The technology we are now offering includes blueprints, which show how to add double capacity fuel tanks.
Oh, that'd be nice. So instead of one fuel tank... Ooh. I mean, what else are we going to buy, chat? We need fuel, so... Ah! Okay, let's buy fuel first.
Like to buy. How much fuel do you wish to purchase?
We'll buy the fuel first.
Fuel transferred to your vessel.
Damn. Well, unfortunately we can't buy the new technology, but we could buy some information. What do you reckon, chat? Do we save our money, or do we buy some information? Because it was the Melnorme that gave us the information to find the Zotfot pick if we didn't go to that other planet. I'm going to leave... Yeah, I'm leaning to saving as well. Because it'll be a few... I think it'll be a few more before we actually get the technology we're hunting for. So I think we'll just save it for now.
Been a pleasure dealing with you, Captain. We look forward to your next visit.
But yes, at least now we know that I wasn't going crazy. The Melnorme do stick around this system. So we should be able to come back whenever we need to talk to the Melnorme. But for now we've got the fuel, what we need to do is save. Thank you. Because it is an old school game. There is no quick saves. There are no auto saves in this game. So if you fuck up, you fuck up. Thank you, Awakes Misses, for that. But yes, we'll go back and drop off what minerals we have. And we'll buy another one of our ships because it got absolutely hammered that last time. So we will definitely need to go and get another ship. So.
Greetings, Captain. I'm ready to assist you.
Alright, so there's no new news. That's good. There we
Thanks, Captain. Blow up an Ur-Quan for me, Captain.
We are so not ready to even go near those guys. No, we don't need modules. Well, then again, did we get a new module? No, we didn't. That's right. Alright. We want the shipyard. We want to refit the crew back to full capacity. There we go. We want the new ship. And I think we might grab another one as well, because we've got the money. And how much was it? Fuel tanks are 500 and storage bays are 750. No, you know what? What we might do is we will upgrade the turning thrusters, because that's what we upgraded last time, was the thrusters. And we might grab another storage bay. Ooh, we can't. We're just shy. What a bugger. Alright, in that case, we will just depart and save. Alright, so now we are headed to the Zotvot Pix. Or, no, question chat. We have to go through Spatiwa territory, right? Do we stop at the Spatiwa's homeworld and deal with them first? Or do we just cut straight through their territory and go to the Zotvot pit? That's my question to you. Of course, we do know where the Spatiwa's home planet is. And if I remember correctly, we can make allies with them as well. I don't know. My brain is telling me to go to the Spatiwa homeworld first. But I don't know whether that's just because it would be the smarter play, or if it's just because my brain is just like, Spatiwa. Go deal with the little crab creatures. Ones that we run into outside of the homeworld are going to be hostile, yes. But I think, because we've kept the Spatiwa ship alive, we might be able to talk our way out of fighting. Because, if you remember, the Spatiwa are quite cowardice as well. Then again, their ships aren't exactly what you call great either, so... whether or not it's worth going to the Spatiwa. I mean, even if we have to go to the Zotvot, we have to cut through the Spatiwa technically, so we'd end up running into them anyway. So I think, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to do a hop, skip, and a jump to 241 by 368. So we're going to make a quick pit stop at the Spatiwa and see if we can deal with them. Has my boyfriend earned sleeping cuddles? Yes, I think he has. I mean, he's always such a good boy when he's in the server. Excuse my clearing of my throat again. Message didn't pop up. Oh, that's a bit strange. Hang on. Good boy, you say. Well, usually. Girlfriend wants your K-drama. Captain, we die immediately. We work well everywhere else. No wonder. I wonder if the prescription is mine is worse. No. Okay. Interesting. Whoop! Who'd we run into? Oh no, 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 no.
Do not fear.
We shall not harm you. That's a fucking lie.
According to internal monitors, there are no malfunctions. Priority
Override. New behavior dictated.
Must break target into component materials.
Replication, replication, replication. Alright. Goddamn evil little creature. Fuck you. Die. You evil creature. Alright. I mean, they're great for resource units, but unless you have a ship that's actually built to fight those things, like with how little crew that we have on those ships, it's not always the best idea to try and fight those probes. Oh, please don't be a probe. Please don't be a probe. Please don't be a probe. Be the Spathy. Be the Spathy. Please be the Spathy, please? Fuck.
This is probe 2418-B on a peaceful mission.
Oh, crap. Okay, look, try to understand. We mean you no
I
harm.
will initiate systems check. Level 4. Checking. 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 Systems check level 4. Reports no abnormalities or malfunctions. Priority override.
New behavior dictated. Fuck.
Must break target into component
So him being a
materials.
brat is a good boy? No. If he's being a brat, then that's not good boy behavior. Damn it. Wait for it. Gotcha. Hey, hey. Again, so close to losing that ship. And I mean, if we can just not lose the ship, I can deal with the crew shortage. It's like, seriously, I can deal with a bad crew shortage. I'll tell him you called him bad boy. Yeah, well, if I do it in the voice that I want to do it in, you'll get cross with me, so I'm not going to do that. Alright. Let's see if we can get there without... He's been a very bad boy. There you go. Don't say I didn't warn you. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Can we get to the system that we are getting to? Alright, so we made it. We made it. Up. I forgot you can clip shit. Whoops. I made a mistake. Okay, we're not going to the home world, because if we go to the home world, we're going to get jumped. No touchy, no touchy. Converse.
Surprise and terror! I am greeted by the smooth and hostile face of our old enemy, the Hootman. No, the Shoot Clan? No, I remember. The Hoonams.
The Hoonams.
Two aspects of your last statement defy the course of nature, and I know it. First, peace, as you call it, is an illusion. If you have peace, you simply haven't yet seen the thing that's trying to kill you. Second, peaceful missions through the cosmos rarely require weapons large enough to punch
Travels through
holes
small
through a
moons.
small moon.
Lol.
In case you have not forgotten, we are bonded to the Ur-Quan as slaves. The punishment for the plan you propose can be described
No touchy,
as
no touchy.
death.
You bring up a good point. If you are such cowards, why do you fight for the Ur-Quan?
This is a sad tale, so do not even try to contain your tears. After the Ur-Quan demolished the Irra, they turned the force of their armada against us Spathi. The term rapidly subjugated would best describe what happened next. When the Ur-Quan arrived at Spathiwa, there was a great ceremony. Part of that ceremony involved blasting portions of our planet's surface into radioactive dust, and this part we did not enjoy. But the worst was yet to come. Our leaders were called into the command chamber of Ur-Quan Lord One's dreadnought, where they were read a long and complicated document explaining the choices given new slaves. When our leaders heard the term forever encased and impenetrable shield, they grew overexcited, I'm afraid, and made a fatal error. The decision was to be transmitted to the Ur-Quan via one of two rods, one colored black, the other white. Our leader handed the white rod to one of the Ur-Quan's servants, signifying fellow slavery. But the servant somehow exchanged rods and handed the Ur-Quan lord a black rod, indicating our desire to become fighting slaves. By the time we learned of the switch, it was too late. The Ur-Quan would not permit a change in status. Following that most tragic day, we were forced to assume the role of an Ur-Quan star thug. We tried to avoid combat, but the Ur-Quan gave us 3 warnings, each more strident than the last. When we learned that there would be no 4th warning, simply annihilation, we attended to our new role with improved vigor. Oh, and perhaps you have already guessed, the Ur-Quan's servant who made the switch was an Omga.
Of course it was.
Sure, consider it done.
Allies to the bitter end.
We can next be described as metamollusks, possessing the best qualities of both the clam and the dravat, which is not native to your world. We are intelligent and clever, though you would never call us cunning. Each day when we awaken, we call forth the traditional Spathi prayer. Oh God, please don't let me die today! Tomorrow would be so much better! I want to live forever, with no pain whatsoever, owning vast personal property, plus a company of nubiles. If this is in your power to give, I beg of you to do so.
We leave as we came, in
Look,
peace.
Can we keep this as a secret between the two of us?
Yes,
it's
we
really
can.
rather embarrassing.
Good. You will leave me alone now. No, back. We want to go to the moon. We want to go to the moon. Hee. Because that's what Fuffy said.
What is the
Secret cipher. Huffy, Muffy, Guffy.
We are the Faith Ones, the Spathi High Council. You have given us the correct cipher, and so you will not be destroyed immediately. Now, if you please, tell us how you acquired our most secret Spathi cipher, which every Spathi swears never to reveal, even when threatened with considerable pain.
We met a Spathi on planet Pluto. We became good friends.
And just where is this Spathi friend now? Never mind. The answer is all too obvious in your tiny, dry eyes.
We have Waffo on board. He can vouch for our good intentions.
If you had a weapon to Cripple's head, he would say anything you wanted him to say. In fact, if you held a vegetable to his head, he would probably say anything you wanted him to say.
We come in peace and goodwill.
No doubt.
We offer the hand of
We are too afraid of the Ur-Quan to consider such an alliance. They would most certainly punish us with extreme tortures. Now, Hello? Hello? Awaken from your dreamy state, you them. Now is the time for realism, not wild fancy. Yes, your vessel is unique. And
There
here
is the crux of the problem.
A unique, meaning singular, starship is not equal to the task of destroying the entire Ur-Quan armada. If you had, say, 10,000 similar starships, we could take your boasts more seriously.
Look, what do we have to do to prove this fleet?
Well, that would probably work, but I have a better idea. A test. One of those questy kind of things.
What kind of test
You
do you have in
must
mind?
wipe the evil ones from the face of Spatiwa. Let us explain the sad history of our species.
Lol.
Once upon a time, many thousands of years ago, we inhabited the warm, safe surface of our home planet, Spatiwa. We were happy and content. During those golden centuries, we evolved from a primitive nomadic culture into a complex agrarian society. We learned to write on clay tablets, and we were well on to being able to read those tablets when the darkness fell upon us. When the
I love that.
evil ones came,
It was literally, we learned how to write. Didn't mean we know how to read what we wrote, but we learned how to write.
And we had no defense against them. Suddenly, our culture became once more nomadic. We fled across the oceans from continent to continent, but the evil ones always followed. Spurred by our great need, we advanced from bronze to atomic technology in less than one of your centuries. But none of our innovations was a match for the evil ones' natural cunning and ferocity. Finally, with no other option available, we fled our world and took up residence here on our own moon, where we have resided most uncomfortably for the last 300 years.
That's a good thing though, isn't it? Okay, I accept. Start packing your bags, eyeball dudes. We'll have you home in no time.
Your return with great anticipation. Simultaneously, we will prepare a short, poignant eulogy to mourn your demise.
I love how these guys are like both at the same time optimistic, but at the same time pessimistic. There we go. We must wipe out all of these biological datas. Now aren't they cute? But apparently they're Spatiwa eating crazy people. So we must kill the cute little creatures. And sell their biological data to... Sell the biological data to the Melnome. My question is, if these guys never move, how did the Spatiwa keep getting eaten? Da 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 da. Da 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 da. If I always think the worst happens, I'm not disappointed when it does. Yeah. It's the plan for the worst but hope for the best mentality. Alright. I think that's all of them. Yes. Okay. So we've just got all of them taken care of.
Hello, friend Hunam. How nice to see you again. Kill anyone today?
No. What important facts can you relate? Since we are friends, it is customary for you to give us things.
Certainly. Perhaps beginning with some advice. Don't presume we are stupid.
Goodbye,
Hunam.
Spatiwa.
I hope you aren't eaten by monsters.
Nope, we just took care of those monsters for you. Okay.
How go your foolishly courageous and noble efforts to rid the evil ones from our beloved Spatiwa?
Although we lost many crew, we have eliminated the
This is
scourge.
wonderful. Too good to be true. We will immediately begin transporting Spotty from this unpleasant moon down to the safe surface. We shall send in crosslings and the infirm elderly first as a special honor. Please come back later to receive your accolades.
So in other words, they're sending the children and elderly, just in case. Yeah. How nice.
Oh, joy!
There we go.
Oh, happiness! We rejoice and make merry in celebration of our imminent return to our home world. You are most heroic and helpful. Thank you, thank you, thank you! But now I must return to our festivities. Please feel free to come back any time. Why don't you just wait a while until after we are resettled on our home world? We can discuss details at that time.
How long do you expect that to
10,
take?
15 years tops.
Am I understand that you are refusing to live up to your end of the bargain?
No. We are simply taking a more adult, welcome to the real world view of the situation. We cannot simply say, hurrah! And form an alliance with you this very moment.
Can't help you on that
Surely
one.
You see that.
You know, those creatures aren't dead. We have them in suspended animation. How would you like us to return them to the surface?
No, please. Exactly what kind of relationship were you thinking of?
No, because if I say anything, it's just going to kind where you do exactly as we say.
Okay, we are quite familiar with that arrangement. Very well. I'll bet we will regret this decision later on, but you leave me with no choice. We will comply with your needs. A spotty delegation will depart immediately for the planet Earth.
Yay! We made friends with the Spatiwa. Alright. Now that we've taken care of that... I think we'll save. And I think, my lovely little web weavers, that shall be what we do next game. We shall go and visit the Zotfot pit next time. Because unfortunately I am starting to get a bit hungry. And just double check that I saved. Yes, good. There we go. But yes, unfortunately I am starting to get a little bit hungry, and I've still got to go for a walk into town today. Yeah, we might do a VC watch along later tonight if you're still awake. I don't know, it depends. We do still have a few episodes of that anime. So we'll just see who's streaming at the moment and see who we can raid into. Oh hey look, Nana and Ruru are streaming Halo for the first time ever. I think we'll raid into Nana and Ruru's channel, because they were absolutely adorable last time. So that's the link for the stream that we will be raiding into. I'll just switch over to that. And again, there we go. So yes, the raid message, manual, weaver, raid, spider, I will remember to actually save this one day. Copy. But yes, if you could follow me into Ruru and Nana's stream, they're currently playing Halo for the first time ever. So let's go and have a look at how fun they're having. So for now, I thank you all for coming, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. Have a wonderful time, and remember to follow along. Goodbye.